السلام عليكم. السلام عليكم. Hello, Ashraf.
I can't hear anything. I don't know whether they can hear us or not. Let me check. It's for the mic. Anything here concerning. Okay, all right. Now we can hear you. Great. Mr. سعيد, great. السلام عليكم.
السلام عليكم.
كيف الحال؟ رمضانكم مبارك.
بارك الله فيك.
مش الصوت السي سعيد, لعل الأمر من عندك ربما.
Really? السلام عليكم.
الآن جيد. يا اوكي. وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله.
بارك
الله فيكم. Yes.
Hello, Ashraf.
Yeah. Can't hear anything. I don't know whether they can hear us or not. Let me check. اسمع الصدى.
That's just maybe on
صوت غير مسموع سي سعيد.
the echo. No, can you hear me now?
لا نسمعك جيدا. لا نسمعك.
Okay,
Right.
okay. Okay, let me.
Let's sound the safe part in here.
What about you? What about now? Can you just hear me now? Ashraf? السلام عليكم أشرف.
All right. There is still a problem. Wait, Hassan. Check here. دعني أرى. ممكن قبل كنا نسمع جيدا.
السلام عليكم.
شوف أنا checking the system sound here. Hello, yes, speaker. Right, everything is okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Can you still listen to me, Mr. A?
Okay, hello.
Okay, I think it's fine. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay now. Yes, great.
That's good.
Here we go. Yes. Okay, you can just start recording here to the cloud.
Ashraf, how are you?
I'm fine.
Hello. How are you? Are you doing great?
Yes.
Okay, maybe you forgot about today's meeting.
Yes.
Okay, that's okay. Now, can you just tell me now what is special about today, Ashraf?
Ramadan.
Okay, so today is what?
Today is Ramadan.
So the first day of Ramadan.
Yes.
That's great. Now, Ashraf, are you fasting?
Yes.
Wow, that's perfect. So when I say fast, Ashraf, fast, what does that mean?
So
So in English, it's to stop what?
eating,
Eating and?
drinking.
That's okay. So to stop eating and drinking food because it's the first day of Ramadan. I wish you a happy Ramadan, Mr. Ashraf.
Thank you.
If you remember, we talked about some in the previous session, we talked about some activities that we do every day. Yes.
Yes, daily routine.
Sorry.
Daily routine.
Daily routines. So we can say daily routines or daily
Activities.
activities. Correct. We're going to continue with some other activities that we sometimes do at home. Okay.
Yes.
So I'm going to share my screen with you. And just permit me.
Okay.
Aren't you tired, Ashraf, because you're fasting today?
No.
Okay, that's great. So the weather, how is the weather there? How is it like in Bou Meldex now? Cold, warm?
Warm.
Warm, that's okay. So you need to drink much water, inshallah. After the Maghrib prayer, you need to drink as much water as possible, okay?
Okay.
Can you see the screen, Ashraf?
Yes.
Okay, so here we have some other activities that
We do in the home.
we do at home or we do in our everyday life, okay?
Yes.
I want you to have a look at the first picture here.
Iron a shirt.
Yeah, so iron a shirt. Now, when I say a shirt, Ashraf, what is that?
Shirt. Shirt.
Can you see me?
Yes.
That's okay. So it is what? It is type of?
Of clothes.
Correct. It's type of clothes. It's type of clothes. So when I say iron a shirt, now have a look at the picture. Iron a shirt. Is it clear for you?
Yes.
So what do we use in order to iron a shirt, Ashraf?
I don't know.
So we use an iron. It's the same thing. Okay?
Yes.
So we use an iron in order to iron shirts. Do you have one, Ashraf?
Yes.
Okay, so do you iron your clothes by yourself?
No.
Or not?
Not.
So who does that?
Grandmother.
Oh my God. You are your grandmother?
Yes.
Okay. That's perfect. No. Ashraf.
Yes.
So when I say iron, is it clear for you now?
Yes.
Iron?
Yes.
That's great. So it's your grandmother who does that? Your grandmother?
Yes.
What about your mom? Your mom does not do that?
Yeah, she do that.
So she does that, correct. Have a look at the second activity, Ashraf.
Get dressed.
Okay, now let's go back to the first activity, to iron a shirt. When do you normally iron your clothes?
Oh.
I say when do you normally do that?
When the shorts are ugly.
Yes, good. When the shirt is ugly, when the shirt is not beautiful, when it looks ugly, how do you say that? When it is not wrinkled. Okay. If the shirt or if our clothes are not tidy enough, then what do? We iron them. That's okay. And people normally iron their clothes in occasions. Yes or no?
Yes.
Now, if you look at people when, as example, after Ramadan in Eid al-Fitr or in the feast of al-Fitr, people go to let's say people before they go to the mosque, what do? They
Iron clothes.
so they iron their clothes. Okay.
Yes.
Have a look at activity number 2. Ashraf.
Get dressed.
Get dressed. It's clear now what is to get dressed.
Yes.
Can you say that in a different way?
Wear dress.
Yeah. To wear what?
Dress. Clothes.
Clothes, correct. To wear your clothes. When do you normally wear your clothes, Ashraf?
And in the bed.
I say when.
We wanna before go to school.
Okay, good. Now, so normally you are wearing clothes and I'm having clothes, yes or no?
Yes.
But here we mean when do we get dressed formally to prepare to do something? It's when we want to go, for example, to school, yeah?
Yes.
Or if we want to go to work.
Yes.
Or now in Ramadan, you get dressed before going to the
school.
In Ramadan, have a look. Before you go to? To the masjid.
In English?
What is it in English?
I don't know.
Mosque, correct. That's good. So it's so we say mosque. Okay. So before you go to the mosque, what do? You
get to dress.
You get dressed.
Yes.
The mosque.
Yes.
So have a look at picture number 3.
Brush your teeth.
So, do you brush your teeth, Ashraf?
Yes.
How many times do you brush your teeth a day?
2.
2 times. That's okay. So, when exactly?
In the bathroom.
I say when. Hey, when I say when, I ask you about
the time.
Time. When, it's for time. And if I say where, for sure that's for place.
Yes.
So we have when for time and we got where for place. Okay.
Okay.
So I say, when do you brush your teeth? You said 2 times, but when?
And after we
yes.
After dinner and
after?
And before
break? Eat. Before you eat?
Breakfast.
But is it after breakfast or before breakfast?
Before,
is it before?
After breakfast.
Before breakfast or after breakfast?
After breakfast.
Is after, okay. So some people, they clean their they brush their teeth before breakfast.
Yes.
So some people, they brush them before breakfast and others brush them after breakfast. That's okay. I wanted to tell you something, but maybe I forgot about that. Okay. Now let's move to the next picture, Ashraf.
Okay. Wash your face.
That's okay. So wash the face or wash your face. Do you wash your face every day, Ashraf?
Yes.
How many times do you wash your face?
Three.
3?
Yes.
Is it 3? Just 3?
Yes. In the day.
Yeah, 3 times a day?
Yes.
Mhm. So 1 in the morning
Yes.
and
One in the afternoon.
yes, and
One in the evening.
in the evening. Okay, let me tell you something, Ashraf. Ashraf, you pray.
Yes.
Do you know what do we do before we pray?
Ablutions.
Oh my God. So we do the ablutions. So one thing that we do in the ablution is what? Is to wash the
Face.
face. How many times do we wash the face?
Through one.
Huh?
One.
Is it 1 or 3?
Three.
Okay, so 3 or 2 or 1, it's okay. So here, Ashraf, if we say that for every prayer we wash our face, then is it going to be 3 times?
No.
So how many times?
4.
4. Okay, so we got 1 for Fajr. Have a look. And
No.
1 for.
Yes. One.
Oh my God.
And one.
Ashraf,
Yes.
you are hungry.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay, so inshallah you will enjoy your breakfast after, I don't know, after some time.
Yes.
Not a long time, after maximum half an hour.
Yes.
Inshallah, you will enjoy your breakfast, you and your family, inshallah.
Yes.
Do you like soup, Ashraf?
What?
Soup.
No.
You don't like it?
Yes.
Oh my God, so you are not my friend.
No.
Because I like soup. So what do you like best? What do you like best? What do you like to have in breakfast, Ashraf?
Pizza.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I like it. So we are friends because I like pizza.
Yes.
Okay, so pizza, what else?
Pasta.
Pasta, okay.
Cafe.
Coffee. Coffee.
Yes. Joyce.
I was waiting for that one. It's not Joyce, it's
Joyce.
juice.
Juice.
Juice, correct. I like it. So we are friends, Ashraf. We are friends.
Yes.
So maybe you don't like soup, but it's not a problem because you like juice like me, and because you like coffee and maybe milk, and you like pizza.
Yes.
And I do like these types of food too. That's great. Let's move to the next activity, Ashraf. What is it?
Start work.
Start work. When do you start work, Ashraf?
Desktop.
No, I said when. When do you? Ashraf,
Yes.
do you work?
Yes.
Really?
I know. I study.
So I said, when do you start your work? What should be your answer? Your answer is I. You don't?
I don't have a job.
You don't have a job, but you are a
Student.
a student. So here, so what is the correct answer? So if I say you start work, for you, you don't start work, but we can say you start study.
Yes.
When do you start your study then?
At
Okay, in the morning. Do you have classes in the morning?
what?
Do you have class in the morning?
Yes.
Okay, so when do you start your classes in the morning?
Sometime in 10 to 10.
I said start. I said start.
Yes.
متى تبدأ عندك حصص دراسة. So start متى تبدأ. Sometimes.
In school.
Yeah, sure.
Sometimes in 10 to
You just say 10.
what?
You can just say 10 because I said it's start. متى تبتدئ.
Yes, 10.
So you're going to say that your classes start at
10. Okay.
at 10 o'clock. So sometimes at 10 and sometimes
At in the evening or in the
afternoon.
yes.
So when in the afternoon, when do your classes start?
In 3 o'clock.
Okay. 3 o'clock.
Yes.
That's great. Now, 3 o'clock. That's okay. Me too. Sometimes I start work at 9, sometimes at 10, and sometimes I go to work in the afternoon and I start at 3 p.m.
Yes.
You told me something about your dad, that he doesn't go to school in the morning, yes?
Yes.
So he goes to school in the afternoon.
Yes.
So when does your dad start work in the afternoon?
3 or 4.
That's great. So 3 or 4. Have a look at the next activity, Ashraf.
Yes.
What is it?
Lunch.
At
lunch.
It's a problem. We should skip this picture.
Why?
Because it speaks about food. You got me? Okay, so we have lunch or?
Have lunch or eat lunch.
Or eat lunch. That's okay. It's okay. So when do you have lunch, Ashraf?
At 2 o'clock.
That's okay. That's okay. Okay, let me ask you one question before we move to the next picture. Tomorrow, inshallah.
Yes.
When are you going to have lunch?
In 7 o'clock.
No, lunch?
Yes.
That's breakfast.
But it's breakfast and lunch and dinner.
At the same time?
Yes.
But here, Ashraf, we can call it breakfast, okay?
Yes.
We can call it breakfast. Why? Because breakfast, why do we say breakfast in the morning?
Because we
Because we,
break the
correct. We break fasting.
yes,
Because when we sleep, we don't eat anything.
yes,
And in Ramadan, we don't eat anything from the morning till the evening. Clear?
yes,
So when you want to eat something, that's what we call breakfast. Even in Arabic, we say iftar or futur. Yes?
yes.
Which means breakfast. Is
Yes.
that okay?
Okay.
Now let's move to the next picture.
Finish work.
Finish work. Finish work. When does that person finish work? Have a look at the clock.
In 5 o'clock.
Okay. Is it in, Ashraf? Is it in 5 or at 5?
At 5 o'clock.
Correct. So at 5 o'clock. So you can say that he finishes work at 5 o'clock. Can you just say that again?
He finished his work at 5 o'clock.
Correct. That's great. Move to the next picture, Ashraf.
Leave work.
Okay, leave work. Leave work. When does that person leave work, Ashraf?
At 7 o'clock.
Have a look at have a look at the clock. Is it 7?
Yes.
No.
5. 6.
Not 6. Have a look, Ashraf. If you look at this clock, so this person finishes work at 5.
Yes.
How much time does he need to go to his house or to go home? How much time?
30.
Okay. Is it a long time before he goes home?
No.
No. So because it's not a long time, have a look. So this person finishes work at 5, and when does he leave work?
At 5:30.
Wow. Is it 13 or 30?
5:30.
Correct. So we can say 5:30 or have a look.
Or 30 past 5.
Correct. That's okay. And if we say 30 minutes, now what is that? It's a nisf. What is it in English? What is nisf in English?
I don't know.
We said that. You should remember.
Yes.
We spoke about it. It starts with H.
Oh.
Correct. So if you remember, we spoke about 30 minutes and we spoke about 15 minutes.
Yes.
ربع ساعة, نصف ساعة. So for 30 minutes, it's half an hour.
Yes.
Now, what about 15 minutes?
Quarter.
Correct. Quarter. Correct. So here, where does this person leave work?
At half.
No, I said when. Sorry. I said when.
When? At
5:30, yes?
yeah.
So we could say at 5:30 or
at 5:30 or 30 half past 30 past 5.
Correct. Or 5:30 or 30 past.
Past 5.
Correct. That's okay. That's great. Can you just tell me, what's the time by your watch, Ashraf, now?
5:59.
Wow, it's exact, just like my watch. It's 5, but now it's 6 o'clock. Yes.
Yes.
It's 6 o'clock. Is it 6 a.m. or 6 p.m., Ashraf?
6 a.m.
Okay. No.
p.m.
p.m. That's okay. It's 6 p.m. Why? Because it's after
Because it's after
afternoon, or it's evening now. Okay.
yes.
Now let's have a look at picture number 9.
Clean the table.
So clean the table. Is it clean? Have a look.
Clear the table.
It's okay. We can say to clean the table or to clear the table.
Yes.
Do you help your mom to clear the table after breakfast?
Yes.
Yes, that's great. Because of course, now you got a lot, you got bowls, okay? You got different plates and dishes on the table. So you need to help your mom, yes?
Yes.
Okay, that's a great thing, Ashraf. Now let's have a look at the next one.
Do the dishes.
The dishes. You know what is a dish, Ashraf?
Yes.
So to do the dishes or
Wash the dish.
or wash the dishes. Okay. Have you, Ashraf,
Yes.
do you sometimes wash the dishes?
No.
Huh?
No.
No?
Yes.
Oh my God. But imagine if your mommy is not at home and you want to eat something. Are you going to wash the dish by yourself or not?
No.
No? You're not going to wash the dishes?
I hate to wash the dishes.
Oh my God. عندك يمشوا يسمعونا أشرف، عندك يسمعونا women. Is that okay? They will hate us. Okay. So you hate I'm washing the dishes.
Yes.
Especially if the water is cold in winter.
Yes.
That's okay. Have a look at the next activity, Ashraf.
Walk the dog.
Okay. So we have walk the dog. Is it walk or walk?
Walk.
So we have L there, but Ashraf, we don't pronounce it. We don't say walk, but we say walk. Walk.
Walk.
Walk the dog.
Walk the dog.
Do you have a dog, Ashraf?
No.
So your grandparents, do they have a dog?
Yes. Oh no.
Yeah.
No.
Yes or no?
No.
Yes or no?
No.
Okay, let me tell you something. What is your favorite pet? Pet animal.
A horse.
The horse. Wow. Wow, you that's a good choice. That's a good choice. A horse. Okay. If you remember, you talked to me about your grandparents one day, and you told me that they have some types of pets. What
Yes.
type of pets do they have?
Cats and sheep and the cow.
Okay, now what about
Chicken.
cats? Do they have one cat?
No.
They have
5.
5 cats. Tabarakallah. Okay. You have 5 cats. That's great. I'm sure it's because your grandparents have a garden. They have a small garden.
Yeah.
Yes, no?
He has a big garden.
They have a big garden.
Yes.
Oh my God, which means it's not just 5 cats. It is possible to find more than 5 cats in your garden or in your grandparents' garden. Yes?
Yes.
Okay, so do you like dogs, Ashraf?
Uh,
You don't like them or you like them?
no.
Huh?
Some dogs I like him and some dogs I don't like him.
You don't like them. That's okay. Maybe you like small dogs. Yes?
And the pigs.
And
But-
big dogs,
No,
but they are dangerous.
I don't like him.
You don't like big dogs.
Yes.
Okay, okay. So your favorite, but if you have, do you have a horse, Ashraf?
No.
So you should buy one, inshallah, in the future. You should have your horse.
But my aunt, but we have a horse in
In your grandparents' house?
no in my aunt's house.
In your aunt's house. Okay, Ashraf, do
Yes.
you ride the horse?
Yes.
You ride it?
Yes.
And you are not afraid of riding the horse?
No.
That's great. That's great. Now, of course, maybe because you are familiar with the donkey, because I used to ride the donkey. Because in my parents' house, not now, but in the past, they had a donkey, and I used to take the donkey and ride it to the forest and go from here to from place to another place.
Yes.
That's okay. Now have a look at the next activity, Ashraf. Maybe it's
Go
your
to
last
bed.
one. Huh?
Go to bed.
Go to bed. Now, when we say go to bed, Ashraf,
Yes.
what is that?
Go to sleep.
Go to sleep. Correct. When do you go to sleep, Ashraf?
In the bedroom
Oh my God.
at 9 o'clock.
9?
No, in the Ramadan at 10.
At 10?
Yes.
I don't know if you're going to sleep at 10 or not. Maybe 11 or 12.
No.
Have a look at the picture. The person goes to bed when?
12.
12. 12 a.m. or 12 p.m.?
p.m.
Huh?
p.m.
Okay. It's not p.m. It's not m.a. It's not, sorry. It's not a.m. It's not p.m. So that's mid. You remember? منتصف الليل.
Midnight.
Correct. Midnight. That's great, Ashraf. That's great. So for you, you say you go to sleep or you go to bed at 10.
Yes.
Mhm. Okay. Some people in Ramadan, they don't go to bed until maybe 1 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
And especially big families.
Yes.
That's okay. So here, I think it's the activities that we have in this lesson are done. Okay. So I'm going to ask you about a kind of revision or review of what we saw in the previous session and today's lesson. But before that, have a look at these times of the day. Okay.
Yes.
So have a look at the first one.
Afternoon.
Afternoon. Correct. Number 2.
Dash.
Huh?
Dash.
It's not dash, it's dusk.
Dusk.
Yeah, so it's dusk. You know what is dusk, Ashraf?
No.
It's الغسق. الغسق.
Yes.
Just like now, because before the sunset, قبل غروب الشمس, that's the dusk.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
And after that, what do we have?
Evening.
So evening.
Evening.
And have a look at the other one. So evening, just like now. So now, and after one, so starting from now, it's evening, okay?
Yes.
And the last one is?
Late evening.
So late evening.
Late evening.
You know what is late?
Yes.
What is, can you just tell me, so it's clear?
Yes.
Okay, now what is the opposite of late, Ashraf?
Faster.
No. You know what is late? Okay, can you just tell me now what is late in Arabic?
متأخر.
Okay, okay. So here we have what? Late. The opposite of late, Ashraf, is early.
Yes.
Early.
Yes.
So some people, what do they do?
Wake up early.
Yeah, so they sleep late and they wake and they wake up early and they wake up early.
Yeah.
Is that clear?
Yes.
So if you if I ask you, Ashraf, about the different activities that we do every day,
Yes.
can you just tell me, try to tell me your everyday routines? You start from the first one, that is waking up, and going one by one. Of course, it is not necessary to say all the activities, of course not.
Yes.
You could just choose some of the activities that you do every day and you share. So what is your first activity and your second, your third, and so on? Go ahead.
Wash my face.
Okay, so can you just, so my first
activity, wash my face.
Now, before you wash your face, Ashraf, of course, there is one activity that you do. You remember?
Get up.
Okay, so we have what? And before get up, we have what? The first one is wake up.
Yes.
Yeah, so we got wake up, and the second one is?
Get up.
Get up. Okay, yes, go ahead now. You can just tell me the activities that you do every day. Go ahead.
Wash my face.
Okay.
Wash my hand.
I wash my face and
Wash
my hands.
I wash my face and my hands, and I go to my room to get dressed, and I go to eat breakfast.
Yeah.
After breakfast, I go to school.
Yeah.
After school, I go back home. I eat lunch. I go to do my homework. I and then I eat. Then I go again to school.
What do you eat? What do you eat, Ashraf?
Not yet. Not yet.
Okay, go ahead.
And I go again to school. After school, I go to home, and I watch TV. After I eat dinner, and I brush my teeth, and I wash my face, and I go to bed.
Oh my God, that's perfect. It sounds perfect, Ashraf.
Yes.
Sounds perfect. I'll ask you to do something, Ashraf. But before that, maybe you forgot about one of the activities that you do every day. You know what is it?
Yes.
You didn't speak about
Pray.
praying. Yes or no?
Yes.
Oh my God, you forgot about it. Mhm. Okay,
Yes.
now Ashraf,
Yes.
I want you to try now. We still have some time, okay? Some 5 or 7 minutes. I want you to write these activities in the form of a paragraph.
Okay.
Okay, you can just share them now. You can just write here in the discussion or in the message section.
Okay.
Go ahead. Okay, once you finish one of the activities, you can just send it.
1-to-1.
Okay, so it's also okay. You can just write two activities you send. Is that okay? Because we're not talking. At least I can read. Okay, at least I can read your activities and see if you have mistakes or you have problems. Go ahead. Yes, go ahead. So here, for example, you say I wake up. You can say
I
wake up at
wake up at 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. Okay, go ahead.
I get up
When?
at
Oh, good. Go ahead.
I wash my face.
Mhm. Have a look. Then, which means after that, what do you do?
Then I then I eat breakfast.
Mhm. Wow, great. Go ahead. After that, yeah.
Then
You
then
can say after that.
after that I get to dress.
Mhm. Correct. Mhm. And after you get dressed, what do you do, Ashraf? Have a look. What do you do?
Go to school.
So you go to school, but before you go to school, you take your school, your school bag.
Yes.
Yeah. So you take your school bag and you go to school. How do you go to school? How?
How by
You go by car?
yes.
Really?
Yes.
Is it you go by the school bus?
No.
You go with your dad?
Yes.
That's great. That's great. Now have a look at the bag, Ashraf. Take my
Take my bag.
bag without E.
Yes.
Bag, like this.
Yes.
That's okay. So what else?
I
Oh, okay. So before you go back home, right? Before you go back home, of course, you study. Yes or no? You
yes.
study, and then you go back home. So when you go back home, what is the first thing you do?
Wash my hand.
You wash your hands.
I eat lunch.
Now, before you eat lunch, no, do you talk to your mom or not?
Yes.
Sure. So when you come back from school, you go and you talk to your mom and maybe you kiss her. Yes?
Yes.
You say yes. Oh my God. Say yes.
Yes.
Okay, great. After that, so what do you do then?
I eat lunch.
So you eat lunch. That's okay. So we can say, Ashraf, we can say I eat lunch or
Or I have lunch.
correct. Correct. Go ahead. Yeah, so once you have lunch, what do you do?
I I do homework.
Yes, why not? So you do homework.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
And then I wash. Then I do again. So,
Yeah, so then I go.
I go
Then I go what?
again.
Again. So again, it's not like that.
Yes.
So it's spelled. Can you write? I spell it to you and you write it. A G, you write it. A G A I N.
Like this.
Correct. Perfect. Perfect. So what do you do after that? So when you go to school again, and what do you do?
I go back home.
Mhm. So when you go back home now, what do you do? What do you do? What do you normally do?
I eat dinner.
Dinner. So when you go back from school, you eat dinner.
Yes.
Oh my God. Okay, so you don't do anything before?
No.
Example, you? Have
I
a look. What do? You change your,
I change dress.
yeah, so you change your
Dress.
dress or your clothes.
Yes.
Mhm. After that,
After that, I
okay, wait. So for me, I say change your clothes, but for you, you say I change my clothes.
yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
Go ahead. Good. Yes.
And
Do you sometimes go to the mosque?
Yes.
So you go, for example, you go to Isha prayer.
Okay.
You go to the mosque.
Like this.
It's not. You don't remember? I wrote it before. It's MOSQU.
Can you please
MOSQUE, mosque.
like this?
No, it's MOSQ, not K, but Q. Big one, have a look.
What?
It's Q, mosque. You got it? Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's correct now. Mm. What else? So after, so when you come back from the mosque, what do you do now? You can just say.
I go to sleep.
But before.
I brush my teeth.
But before, you don't eat anything.
I eat dinner.
So you eat dinner before going to the masjid?
No, I eat breakfast.
Oh my God! Oh, you're talking about Ramadan now.
No.
You're talking about
no.
So what are you talking about here when you say breakfast?
Before Ramadan, we eat breakfast and we go to the mosque to pray and we go back home and we eat and we eat dinner after some time.
Okay. Is it in Ramadan or before Ramadan?
Before Ramadan.
قبل رمضان وش...
Yes.
Ramadan.
Yes.
Because you fast before Ramadan?
No. No.
But do you have breakfast before Ramadan at night? Do you have breakfast?
Breakfast in the evening and the late evening we eat.
Okay, so it's not okay. Thank you. That's okay. So that's not breakfast, Ashraf. So breakfast, we talk about it in Ramadan.
Yes.
But in Ramadan, but before Ramadan, we talk about we can say supper. Okay, yeah. Supper.
Supper.
Here it is, supper with double P.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And after you have supper, so you have supper, you go to the mosque and you come back, you have dinner in late evening.
Yes.
After that, what do you do?
I brush my teeth and I wash my hands and my face and I go to sleep.
And you go to sleep. That's great, Ashraf. That's great, Ashraf. At least now today you have some writing, okay? So you used your hands.
It's yes, it's
Is it good? Is
Yes.
it good? It's good to use your hands. Now writing, to use the keyboard and to get familiar to writing in the keyboard and to know the spelling of words.
yes,
Example, when I say mosque, okay, but when I write it, I should know how to write it. It's okay?
yes.
Ashraf, I think we got to stop
Okay.
because the Maghrib is so near,
Okay.
and we have to get prepared for breakfast and for the prayer, inshallah.
Okay.
Is that okay? So happy Ramadan, Ashraf, for you and for your family and for your little brother Hussam. Don't forget to say that to your family. Inshallah, we meet soon. Have a nice night and have a beautiful Taraweeh today, inshallah.
Yes.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
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 Thank you.
Thank you.